Hey, what's up, movie fans? I am here with my review of The Green Inferno, Eli Roth's latest film. So, this movie is a horror film brought to you by the mind, the man who brought you Hostel, Hostel 2, produced Hostel 3, and Cabin Fever. So, this movie is, kind of a telling of where we're at in society, where we want to have a cause, or at least we want to appear that we have a cause. As long as you look like you care, then you care, right? So basically, a college freshman is kind of intrigued by these protesters who are fighting for a cause. And she is like, I want to be a part of this. I at least want to see how it goes. So they hear about this tribe that is going to lose their land in Peru. And they decide, let's go over there and let's see how things go, if we can help make a change. Basically, it's deforestation, save the rainforest, and in doing so, they're going to save this indigenous tribe. So on paper, it sounds really, really good. Well, things happen. I don't want to spoil it, but things happen as they're on their way back, and they crash land right by this tribe. At first they think, well, okay, everything's going to be okay. Well, unfortunately, this tribe happens to be cannibalistic. So it's kind of like, do your research, and you'll know if everything's going to be okay. Unfortunately for them, it's not okay. So that's kind of the gist of the trailer. Now, according to the trailer, this is a horror movie. In my opinion, this is not scary. There's like one scene that made me jump. And that I thought was cool, and it's like an off-camera angle. Someone gets crushed. It's pretty cool. I like how they did that. For the most part, I thought the acting was marginal at best. It was not that good. The lead actress, she has some moments. She's on screen with some people that are just giving, in my opinion, terrible performances. So her performance is kind of like is kind of elevated by comparison. But some of the dialogue is horrible. I've talked with some friends about this before, and they're comparing it to 70s, horror films, Italian horror. I get it, whatever. I think it's just a coping mechanism, a kind of pretentiousness, because it's not that good of a film. But that's just me. I mean, people have different opinions. I'm not one to disapprove of their opinion for that. I personally think just the writing sucks. I thought the writing wasn't that good in Cabin Fever. I liked the writing in Hostel. I haven't seen it in years, but I remember enjoying it. It had believable characters. Now, I will say, I didn't want the lead character, to die. I liked her. She did good. They had a little story arc with, one of the characters. But some of the characters you just don't care about, and you should. You want them to survive. In theory, you should. Surprisingly, this indigenous tribe, they actually used the real people there. I'm assuming they paid them. They painted them up because they don't normally paint themselves like that. They're not cannibals, at least I don't think so. They actually gave pretty darn good performances, especially this connection with a little girl in the movie. Except for one of the scenes, there's some highness. There's some... And it's just, they're not actors. You can just tell it looks really cheesy. It's dumb. But that's kind of like how this movie is a lot. It's cheesy and dumb a lot of the way. I found myself laughing, are you serious? That kind of laugh. I didn't necessarily find a lot of things funny that they tried to make funny in this movie. The sawing off limbs. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, this is going to be gory. No, it looked really hokey. It looked really bad, honestly. Some of the acting, like I said, is just... It's really bad, awful bad. The best friend in college, she's really bad. The guy who's got a crush on her is really bad. The staging, there's this scene during the credits, which it feels like it doesn't belong in this movie whatsoever, and it's dumb. The twist ending is dumb. There's just a lot of dumb, That's the word and the tone that I felt during this movie is dumb. Eli Roth, there's a reason why this movie got put on the shelf for over a year and a half. It's not good. It should have went on demand, and people could have been like, I'm just not going to finish watching this. I mean, I spent like $3.99 on it or whatever. It wasn't that big a deal. I'm glad I saw it, and I'm glad I'm glad I see movies like this so I can appreciate good horror films like Drag Me to Hell and Devil, Teresa's Dawn